now. Man, um, what a game between Oregon and freaking Washington, man. Oregon, what was like, Washington was up 20-3. Then Oregon and ended up winning the game 34-24. Fantastic. He is going to be an NFL quarterback. There's a good Jackson. Bo Nix is also going to be an NFL quarterback. This was a great matchup. Oregon, man, they just, I don't know. They got off to that slow start, but then they recover. But then it seemed like they ran out of energy after coming back from all those, what was it, like 17-point difficulty. And then great job by Washington of mentally not giving up and continuing to do it. And they come back, scored 10 unanswered points, and win at 34-24. Washington went undefeated this year, like 13-0. They're officially in the college playoffs. They won the Pac-12 championship. Grayson by Washington, man, flat out fantastic. But yeah, man, great game. So I think for sure Washington is in. If Michigan beats Iowa, they will for sure be in. I would have, yeah. If Georgia beats Alabama, they would be in. We got to figure out who's going to be the fourth seed, right? If Michigan and Georgia win tomorrow, they're in. But then who's the fourth seed now? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want Florida State because of the quarterback situation. I really hope it's not Florida State. Maybe Texas. I don't know. Either Texas or Alabama probably should be the fourth seed, assuming both Alabama and Michigan win tomorrow and they go along waiting with Washington. I think either you got to put Alabama or Texas in that fourth seed. But we'll see what the hell happens. But I think we're starting to get some people in the chat. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, David. They don't look that good this year. I think Michigan might win this year. Michigan might be the team this year, David. We'll see though. If Alabama gets in, watch out with all the experience they have. Frickin' Alabama. Washington, they might have the best quarterback with Michael Penix. Obviously, Caleb Williams is out. So I don't know, man. We'll see what the hell happens. It doesn't make sense too how like Alabama and Texas are still in it because they lost in like earlier in the year, but then Ohio State that lost literally like in November, they're out of it. They're all like freaking 12-1 or whatever the record is, 11-1. It's kind of bullshit how because Alabama and Texas lost earlier in the year, they're still in it, but because Georgia lost in November, it doesn't make any sense. They have the same record. But I think next year they're going to the 12 teams, so it should be better next year when they go to 12 teams. Hopefully it's better next year. But I'm gonna go to the couch. We can kiss an ass in 2023. We're going to the couch. We will finish the stream over there in the couch. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. We can get some people in here. Yesterday they got off to a very slow start, but then people started coming in. So hopefully we have the same situation today. I don't know how long we're gonna go today. Usually I like to go 30 minutes, but yesterday it got so hot towards like the end of the stream. I almost like was forced to go for an hour, but I like to keep it under 30 minutes. But we'll see. Yeah, right now it looks very slow. Very slow right now, so we'll see if we can get anybody in here. Yeah, I don't know why. Yesterday, I think too what happened was we got that rate by the Sports Sphere, and that really helped pick things up. I don't know if that's tonight. I doubt that's gonna be the situation. But but I think it's up to like 50 views, right? The stream from last night. I think it's up to 50 views. So that was a very good stream. The way we started to how we finish. That might have been the most views I've had since I started doing these streams about 10 days ago. That might be the best one, the one from last night. And it got off to a very slow start, but then we finished strong. But tonight things are not looking that great. We got one person in, I think, and he already left. So right now it's not looking too great. But yeah, man. Something that I do want to talk about is a lot of people talk about Dak Prescott saying he looks better this year. And I was even saying, maybe did he change his diet, his training habits? Why is Dak Prescott looking so good this year? This might be his best year, maybe at least since his first year back in 2016. And I was scratching my ass. I don't even have any androids. But then I was thinking, and a lot of people pointed this out too. Mike McCarthy, man. Nobody wants to give Mike McCarthy credit for what he did with Aaron Rodgers. Remember, he helped not only coach develop Aaron Rodgers all those years in Green Bay, turned him into the Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion he is. Even late in the year when Brett Favre looked washed, he came in there and kind of rejuvenated Brett Favre's career. And they made it to that NFC Championship, right? They lost by a field goal back in 2007. That was pretty much Brett Favre's last season in Green Bay. And then they put Aaron Rodgers in, and by year 3, they were Super Bowl champions. A lot of people don't want to give kudos to Mike McCarthy for what he's done in the NFL with late in the year with Brett Favre. When Brett Favre, was, I think it was 37, he was getting up there in age, and he went all the way to an NFC Championship with him. Aaron Rodgers, won the Super Bowl with him, pretty much developing and coaching Aaron Rodgers. And now, man, this year, look at what he's doing with Dak Prescott, man. Dak Prescott, you could argue this is his best year, man. He looks fantastic. Even the wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, he's looking like an all-Pro Bowl this year with the way Dak Prescott is looking. So yeah, man. Even that tight end, everybody made fun of them for Jake Ferguson, but Jake Ferguson looking pretty damn good. You can make the argument he's probably their second best receiver after CeeDee Lamb, right? Because Brandon Cooks, they seem like they only use them in the red zone. I don't know about him. He might not be the same player anymore after that ACL injury. He's not looking too good right now. Tony Pollard, I don't think he's as good as we thought. Ezekiel Elliott was way better back in the day. He's not that good. They're probably going to have to draft a running back. They might have to draft another receiver too, because neither Michael Gallup or Brandon Cooks look that good either. So yeah, man. If they can maybe get another running back and another wide receiver to pair them along with CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson, they might look fantastic next year, man. The defense looks fantastic. Obviously, Michael Parsons. Who else they got? DeMarcus Lawrence. They got that cornerback. He got hurt, Tavon Diggs. But they had that other cornerback. I forgot what his name is. He was from the Patriots, I believe. He's looking pretty damn good. And I think he went to the Bills as well. So yeah, maybe next year. Oh, and they got that other cornerback too, right? That has all those interceptions for touchdowns. So what is it, 5 interceptions? So they have a pretty. I mean, Al Harris. Obviously all the days with Green Bay. He knows how to coach defensive back. Al Harrison, I think he's gonna be if ever Dan Quinn leaves, I think Al Harris will be the new defensive coordinator, man, because what he's done with Bland and Tavon Diggs has been flat out fantastic, man. So yeah, man. You got to give that coaching staff credit, man. Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn, Mike McCarthy, even Al Harris, the way he's been coaching the defensive backs. You got to give that team major kudos to that coaching staff, man, for the job they done, man. Of my chest, my stomach, whatever. What else can I say tonight, man? Um, let's see here, man. What else came out? James Harden. A lot of people are, I think they finally won a game the other night, right? Versus the Kings, right? They finally won a game. But a lot of people are, are frustrated with the whole situation. That thing's not working out. It's too many stars on one team. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. It might be way too many stars. Um, and a lot of people have gone. I think who was it? Rick Bouchard, whatever the fuck his name is. He said that he went as far as to saying, "Yeah, at this point, I don't even think they're gonna trade James Harden. They would probably just release him." That is crazy to me. They would probably just release Harden. That shit would be crazy, man. Jesus Christ, man. But it might get to that point, man, because I mean, at this point, if they can't start winning, Clippers are gonna be like, ain't nobody gonna want James Harden anymore. Let's not even waste our time, and they might just fucking release James Harden, man. It is crazy, man. But we'll see. They won last time versus Sacramento, so we'll see. But damn, that's crazy, man. The Warriors too. They're kind of off to a slow start. The Warriors. Draymond Green just came back from the suspension. But then he right away he says anything or does anything, he gets a technical foul. The referees really got him as the back kid, any little thing and he gets in trouble. Klay Thompson looks washed up. Andrew Wiggins, he's kind of back to Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins, he's not looking that good either. Um, so I don't know, man. It's Steph Curry and a bunch of average players. I don't know about that team. I don't know. I don't know what you do with that team. Like I said, it's only November. Last year the Lakers didn't click until about February, March. So you got to be patient with it. Now I would be a little bit more positive if they still had Bob Myers as their general manager. But now with Dunleavy, I'm not sure if they can turn this around. I'm not sure if Mike Dunleavy can push the right buttons and get some good traits in here and try to fix the situation in Golden State. And also, I don't know, man. I mean, I think this is more of the owner, Joe Lacob. I think he's a little bit way too loyal to Klay Thompson. But at this point, if Klay Thompson continues to play the way he's playing, they might get rid of Klay Thompson. Because they need more offensive help. Steph Curry needs more offense. He needs more help. They thought for a few years there that Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga were the future. Jordan Poole's not even on the team anymore. Jonathan Kuminga might not be that good. So I don't know, man. Even the other day, I forgot who it was. Was it Moody? Somebody was playing really good, and then they just took him out in the fourth quarter. They were shooting it really good. They were making a bunch of shots, but because they don't fucking, I don't know. I guess Steve Kerr doesn't trust them in the fourth quarter. He just took them out. I don't know, man. I don't know about that team, but it's only November, well, December, but still have a long ways to go. Still have a long ways to go, ladies and gentlemen. Still have a long ways to go. Um, but yeah, man, those teams are kind of to a little bit of a slow start this year. The Warriors and the Clippers. A lot of people thought they were gonna contend this year, and it's almost like the Warriors don't have enough pieces outside of Steph Curry, and the Clippers have way too many pieces with all that big super team they have over there with Paul George, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Russell Westbrook. Maybe they gotta send somebody. Maybe they should send fucking James Harden to the fucking. Remember, they also got Chris Paul, right? But he already got hurt. He already got freaking Chris Paul. He's already hurt. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Like, what the fuck? Chris Paul already got hurt. Holy free holies, man. Chris Paul, man, is made out of fucking glass. He falls and he breaks. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make chicken salad here tonight. We got that great game going up this week in the NFL. A lot of people are starting to, especially we'll see how they look this week versus the Eagles. But a lot of people are starting to make future Super Bowl bets that it's going to be Baltimore, San Francisco. There's a conspiracy going on with the Super Bowl logo looking like it's like purple and red. Like a lot of people are starting to come up with the conspiracy theories. With the way the season's going, Baltimore's looking pretty damn good. San Francisco looking pretty damn good. A lot of people are starting to say it's going to be San Francisco, Baltimore, and they're starting to put it in future bets, which it might not be a bad idea at all. Because even if you forget about the whole logo being the colors of Baltimore and San Francisco, they might just be the best teams in football. You look at Buffalo, Josh Allen taking some steps back this year. Mahomes doesn't seem to have the weapons. Joe Burrow's out for the year, so Baltimore might be the favorite. And if San Francisco already beat the shit out of Dallas, if they beat Philadelphia, they're going to be the favorite in the NFC. Hey, what up, Sonic? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Sonic? How you doing, man? Pretty much making chicken salad, man. Nobody's on the show tonight, man. I'm fucking eating frijoles tonight, man. So far, nobody's coming in the damn show, man. We had 50 people last night. Not tonight. Nobody's here. Shit, it's on a Friday, man. Nobody's coming in here tonight, man. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I feel like a pendejo. But yeah, man. Remember on Raw the sugar donuts that shit was hilarious, man. The sugar donuts are truth, man. Hey, what up, London? Welcome to the How you doing, Landon? How you doing, man? 50 people. It was a very good show last night, man. Very, very good show last night, man. Very good. Good, man. Just chilling. I watched that crazy game between Oregon and Washington. Jesus Christ, what a game, man. What a game. I can't believe he's going to join Judgment Day. Who? How about frickin' Purdue? I'm not watching college. Are you talking about college basketball? What are you talking about? I'm not watching college basketball, man. I'm really watching it, man. I was watching college. I was watching the Pac-12 championship game between Oregon and Washington. Yeah, I'm not really watching it, buddy. It's way too early for that. I'm barely getting. I've only watched NBA like a few times. I'm still in football mode. I'm in football mode right now, man. I watch game on computer, college football game on TV. Yeah, man, that was pretty impressive. They were up 20-3, and then they fucking lost their lead 24-20, and then they came back and won 34-20. Very good win for Washington. Michael Penix, man. Very good win. Very for them, man. So Washington's automatically in. They win like 13-0 this year. Assuming Michigan wins tomorrow, they're going to be in. And then the question is, what happens if Alabama beats Georgia? That's going to be the whole mess if Alabama beats Georgia. Yeah, man, it was a hell of a game. If Alabama beats Georgia, everything's going to hell break loose. Yeah, it was a great start, man. It was a great start. Everything's all hell's going to break loose tomorrow if Alabama beats Georgia. Yeah, me too. I don't even think it's for Ohio State. It might not get in. That might not even. But I get it because at least Michigan's number one place in their division, in their conference, right? But Washington, Georgia. But I don't know. Can you put to Alabama though? If they lose to Alabama, if they lose to Georgia, no, excuse me. If Georgia loses to Alabama, they're gonna have the same record, and Alabama's gonna have beating Georgia. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. This should be good, man. We have to see what happens. Yeah, hopefully they don't get in because of the quarterback situation. They would get probably blown out. They would get blown out. Maybe Texas could get in. The backup quarterback is apparently hurt. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I don't want Florida State in it. That's the one team. It's gonna be a blowout if Florida State gets in it. Yeah, screw that shit. No, please, no. Because it always seems to happen. One, we have a great game and we have a shitty ass game. Backup quarterback has head injury. Yeah. I really hope Florida State doesn't get in. If Georgia wins, it's probably gonna be Washington, Michigan, Georgia. Wait, Washington, Michigan, Georgia. If he doesn't play, I don't know if they have another. Yeah, they're gonna lose. They're not gonna win with the third string quarterback. No way. They're not winning with the third string quarterback. No way. Louisville is gonna win the ACC. Yep, probably Louisville. I'm thinking Texas might get in. Unless Alabama beats Georgia. I don't know, man. But I think Michigan's for sure going to beat Iowa. And I would assume Texas is going to beat Oklahoma State. Yeah, he's the North American NXT champion. If Alabama wins, yeah, exactly. If Alabama wins, all hell's gonna break loose. Yep. That's gonna be the big thing if Alabama wins. Because then you would have Georgia, Texas, Alabama, and Ohio State all with one loss. What do you do? I was laughing when Randy told Rhea on Raw. Yeah, he did on SmackDown too, didn't he? He said Daddy's back. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That was a crazy win last week versus Auburn, Alabama. Daddy's back. I feel like Georgia doesn't look that dominant. Like last year, they looked dominant. This year, they're still winning, but they don't look dominant. It's like Philadelphia in the NFL, right? They're still winning, but they don't look like dominant anymore. Great start to the football weekend with college. That was a fun game last night. We'll see what happens on Sunday. What games did you watch? I just watched the football game. Washington and Oregon. I was watching the Celtics Sixers, but then all the Sixers players were sick. They all had the flu. So I stopped watching it. Cowboys fans have to root for the 49ers. Yep. 49ers, man. That might be the team this year. I don't know. All of a sudden, the AFC looks more clear with Joe Burrow out for the season. and Mahomes not having receivers, it looks like Baltimore might be the favorite. Where the NFC looks a little bit more tight with Dallas, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. Even Detroit, I guess. And then Jason Tatum got ejected for the game. Yeah, that was a shit show. That was supposed to be a great game and it turned into a shit show with all the players that were missing. I'm going to watch Bare Knuckles. Oh, really? That's that one. What's his name? The TikToker that won, right? Bryce Hall. Didn't he do that shit and win? Mike Perry versus Eddie Alvarez. Oh, Mike Perry. Okay. Porzingis was caught. Tatum got ejected, and then Embiid and Maxey had freaking. Yeah, that was a shit show. I'm happy we had the football on tonight because that would have been so. I would have been so pissed if that would have been the only thing on to watch. Thank God that happened right now and not in like February, March, when there's nothing on TV. Right? Thankfully, it happened now and not in February, March, when there's no sports other than basketball. And Ryan Garcia boxing fight on Saturday. First fight since Javante Davis, right? 2 weeks. Jake Paul fights. Is that it? There's not any good boxing fights left, right? Because it was gonna be Usyk versus Tyson Fury, but I think they pushed it to February. That was gonna be in December, but they pushed it to February, I think. They're saying that David Benavidez wants to fight Canelo Alvarez, and if he doesn't, he's gonna fight the Charlo. That's right. Him and Anthony Joshua are, I think they're fighting the same card. But they're not fighting each other, but they're in the same card, I believe. I don't know when that is though. I'm not sure when that is though. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. That might be in December. December. I don't know about the UFC. I don't know if they're doing anything. Deontay Wilder. Let's see, man. What else to talk about? What else can we talk about? We're gonna end this shit soon. About 5 more minutes and we'll end this shit. About 5 more minutes and we'll end this shit. What can I talk about? Let's see. Shit, man, I don't even know. I thought I read something, but I forgot. In wrestling, I mean, I don't know if there's nothing going on much. They announced CM Punk for next week on SmackDown, but I don't know. Wrestling's gonna be. I don't know how wrestling's gonna be right now because there's no more pay-per-views for the WWE. So yeah, December is kind of a layback month. There's not much other than football. There's not much going on. Let me think. Let me think. What else can we talk about? Did you guys see that fucking Shannon Sharp said that he fucking brushes his teeth 10 times a day? Jesus Christ, man. That guy's a clean freak. He said 7 times he brushed his teeth. Holy frijoles. He said, when I wake up after eating breakfast, that's nasty. How would your breakfast taste? Usually you fuck it up when you eat if you brush your teeth and you eat. You have to wait like at least an hour for the fucking toothpaste to go away from your taste buds. That's nasty, man. He might just fucking eat like a fucking smoothie or some shit because that's nasty. And then he brushes them again after, and then he brushes them again when he gets to work. So literally 3 times in the morning. Then he takes a nap and then brushes them again. Then after dinner, and then before he goes to bed. Holy cow, man, that's a lot of brushing. He says he goes to like every 3 weeks he gets a new toothbrush. And he says he goes through at least 1 toothpaste a week. Holy frijoles, man. That's crazy, man. And he says he does it because he doesn't want his breath to stink. Why don't you just freaking use Brent melts? Just freaking use Brent melts, dude. What's it called? Bread mints. I beg your pardon. I would just use bread mints. You're gonna mess up your teeth, man. I think if you brush them too much, you're gonna mess them up. Just fucking use bread mints. What the fuck is called? I can't believe it, man. 10 times a day brushes his teeth. Holy frijoles. Because he's afraid people are going to tell him his breath stinks. I cannot believe that, man. Oh, my Lord, that's crazy. What else can we talk about? I'm trying to think. What time is it? All right, I think we are gonna in 1 minute we'll call it a night. In 1 minute. See, I don't know how this shit works. Last night was fantastic and I sucked ass. I don't know how this fucking YouTube shit works, man. It makes me scratch my ass. I don't even have androids. It did, man. It's already over. It's been 30. It's about to be 35 minutes, actually. It kind of does, low key. 30 minutes is pretty fast. "30 minutes, it's kind of fast." All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out like a light. Have a good night, everybody.